If you know your numbers, please go to our website, look at the fitting chart, and select the shaft that fits your numbers. Once you look at the fitting chart, if you feel like you're borderline between two flexes, I would recommend that you go with the lesser dot. This is especially true if you have a longer, smoother, slower tempo swing. I would recommend you go with the lesser dot. However, if you have a really fast or very short motion, I would recommend that you go with the higher dot. The reason we are saying this is that we want you to get the most out of the Newton motion shaft. And loading is very, very important. If you're not properly loading the shaft, you're not storing as much energy as you could. And thereby you're going to be cheating yourself out of higher performance. On the other hand, if you have a quicker, faster motion, you're going to be loading that shaft very hard in a short amount of time. And that's why we're recommending that you would go with the higher dots. Now, all of you know the numbers. However, ask yourself if these numbers are current. So in other words, if these numbers are from 2, 3, 4 years ago, ask yourself if you've slowed down a little bit since then. And again, in those situations, I would recommend selecting the lower dots. Another factor to consider is weather and climate. So if you're in cold climate, again, I would recommend that you go with the lower dot. If you're in a warmer climate, perhaps you can go with the higher dot. The reason why I say that is in cold climate, you're wearing more gear. Balls don't compress as much, and you just don't get the performance out of your equipment. I recommend you go with the lower dots to create more energy storage. Again, conversely, in warmer climate, you're going to be wearing less gear. Balls will compress better. Balls will fly farther. So perhaps you can go with the higher dots.